Vaccine mistake in the Elm City tonight. New Haven leaders providing more details in regards to the improper storage of Pfizer vaccine doses at the city health department. That mistake impacting hundreds of people. Fox 61's Gabby Molina joining us live in New Haven tonight with those new details. Gabby.
Ben, the city is launching its own independent investigation that's set to start next week to try to determine exactly what went wrong. But for now, officials say that they know that there was a lack of communication. City officials are trying to get to the bottom of how 2,900 doses of the Pfizer vaccine ended up in the freezer too long, impacting how effective they are.
I'm very anxious to identify if there were any specific issues and make sure that we move this along as quickly as possible.
The vaccines were given out to 625 people at the clinic at the New Haven Health Department between December 23rd and February 7th.
Upon our internal review, an isolated incident of vaccine management involving a lack of clear communication as to responsibility for checking the time for moving the vaccines from the freezer to the refrigerator was identified.
Officials say there's no risk of medical harm to those who received one of the vaccines, but the Department of Public Health and Pfizer recommend those people get revaccinated. New Haven officials say since getting that recommendation on Friday evening, they've been able to reach more than half of those patients. Reverend Boise Kimber of the Greater New Haven Clergy Association says the incident should have been brought to the public's attention sooner.
It is negligent. It took the city 3 days to respond to the public.
Health Director Maritza Bond says she first found out about the issue last Tuesday.
And then we began the full assessment on whether or not individuals were affected by that. I received the report of individuals affected on Friday morning, where I then immediately notified the mayor.
Mayor Justin Elliker says he knows an incident like this can have an impact on the trust people have in the city, and they will be getting answers.
My hope is that people see that we are committed to correcting this error. Frankly, I'm very grateful that no one got hurt. And I think that our response needs to be strong.
The State Department of Public Health also did its own review today on the city's handling, storage, and communications when it comes to the vaccine. They didn't find anything of concern, but the full report is expected next week. Live in New Haven, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.